So, what in the world is a Zentangle tile, and how do you go about making one? Hey, welcome back to Mr. News Art Class. It's wonderful to see your smiling faces today. When most people think about Zentangles, they're thinking about tiles. A Zentangle tile is a small doodle, typically a square about 3 inches to a side. It usually has a border, a string, and multiple tangles. If any of those words confused you, go check out my very first video about how to draw a Zentangle, where I detail all of the Zentangle vocabulary that you'll ever need. This is the most common method of making Zentangles, but it is absolutely not the only way. Here is another Zentangle made by a viewer named Joanna from the Netherlands. Notice that this doodle is much larger and much more involved than a simple tile. Although it does have the same elements, a border, string, and different patterns in different spaces within, this doodle is much more well thought out than most tiles. One of the things that sets tiles apart is that they are intended to be a more free-flowing and unplanned form of art. The first step in making a tile is to make a border. The typical way of doing this is to make a dot in each corner and then connect these dots with strings. Next, we make a string or an organic line that splits the square into smaller spaces. And finally, we fill each of those spaces with different patterns. If you're wondering how to make these different tangles, check out my playlist on how to doodle patterns, where I give detailed step-by-step instructions for dozens of them, as well as ideas for how to make up your own.